Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 4, Episode 24. I am on my way to work, and I'm a bit tired, but I'm going to be alright. I got home. As I was driving home, I was working on a little project to make a little money. I made a couple $100 on my drive home and finished up in my chair and finally got to sleep around a little after 5-ish. And I'm up and ready to go. Got a shower and I'm out the door. My wife was nice enough to make me some tea. Yesterday, as I said, I had chicken breast for dinner. I can give you, let's do the rundown for yesterday. What did you eat yesterday, MW? Yesterday I had, in the afternoon, I had a quarter of a 12-inch pizza, so very little. And then I had a chicken breast chopped up, and that was it. That's what I had yesterday. I did have a lot of water the last couple days as well. And what did you tip yesterday, MW? Yesterday I did get that $2,710, I think, and 73-cent jackpot, and I tipped $10. So that's all that I tipped yesterday. And I happen to have the worst combination of everything going this morning. I'm a little stuffy, and I have a cold sore, and I bit my lip, so one's on the inside of my mouth, one's on the outside of my mouth, and then I'm a little stuffy. But we're heading out to the office. Today she gave me some pieces of steak, cooked steak, so I'll be eating that throughout the day, and we will be hitting at least one casino, at least once, maybe twice. This morning we have a training on overcoming adversity. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to learn how to overcome adversity so badly that I need my bosses, my employer, to lock the door so no one can leave the office so I can learn about overcoming adversity. So I thought they were saying overcoming diversity at first, but it's adversity. So good thing too. Anyway, so we're heading off to the office. This morning it is 41 degrees outside. I'm going to enjoy my tea and go to the office, go through my weird training. I think trainings like that are actually a little bit creepy. If you're old enough to have a job and you need trainings like how to feel good and how to not be sad and stuff like that, that's not really work related in my opinion, but whatever. I'll be sitting at my desk while everyone else is intently watching that meeting, so I'll be getting some stuff knocked out so I can go gamble. That's what's going on right now. You're all caught up, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, I am back. It is 11:30. Just leaving the office. I don't have anything until this afternoon, so we're going to head off to the casino. And actually, I didn't even think about this. I'm going to have free food this week, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because I'm trying to eat right, and you cannot take stuff with you. Like they don't have candy bars and bottled drinks and stuff. I wonder, starting on Wednesday, I think, or maybe even tomorrow, they have a bar area. I wonder if I can use the comps for Red Bulls. That may be something that I can do and have that with me in the car, or they may have some kind of packaged stuff that you can take. Worst case, we'll use it for something. So go to work, and this crazy meeting, and everybody is asked to meet in one big area, and I'm like, why would I go there and be limited as to what I can do? I have to behave, I gotta sit next to everybody else, gotta look forward, I gotta pay attention. So there was a streaming version for people from out of the state. So I set that up on my computer and I listened to that while I did my work, and I actually knocked out a whole day's worth of work while he was going on and on. He actually wasn't bad. He's, for the average person, I can see how it would make them a little bit better. He just talked about things like don't let things get to you, make every bad thing or something that you perceive as a negative thing into a positive, things like that. And he had some funny remarks and things that he talked about. I mean, it was okay. I don't know how much he was paid, but I suspect it was quite a bit. But anyway, that was over. As soon as that was over, I waited till the next half hour, so it looked like I had a meeting, because you leave your desk like 2 minutes before your meetings to go to the meeting room, and went out the front door, and I'll be gone for a while, and then I'll be back in time for our team meeting. We'll go through all that, and then I always check my boss and director's calendars, and when I know both of them are in a meeting, I'll wait till like 5 after that hour, and I'll take off. And by the time they get out of their meeting, everyone's leaving anyway. So that's how I do my thing. So anyway, heading out to the casino right now. Temperature is 55 degrees. Is it springtime already? Thank goodness for global warming, man. This is awesome. If the ice caps melt enough, then maybe the Midwest would be oceanfront view. That would be awesome. So anyway, just joking. Don't send me bad emails. All right, guys, gonna let you go. Heading to my casino, my first casino, and I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back, and I am heading back to the office. I walk into this place, check the first few machines, nothing going on. Next few, nothing going on. Then I see one in a good position that's just, I don't know how it got there, but everybody either walked by it or it just happened. I sit down, I play that one through, I make like $30 or $40 on that one, and then I walk around into the high limit, and I see a game that really beat me up. Well, not really, a few $100s. It beat me up yesterday, and it was in the right position, so I decided to sit down and play it. It was at $7.50 a spin, and I only had a couple $100s in it when it hit, and it ended up paying $1,206. Unfortunately, $6 over the limit, $7 over the limit, so had to pay taxes on that. And so that put me up pretty nicely, and I played a couple other games and picked up 10 here, 20 there, and that was really it. There was one I didn't get to check, and there's two of my favorite machines that they're replacing with some garbage machines, which is always bad news. So hopefully some other good stuff comes in soon. But overall, I didn't order any food or anything. I'm just going to save that for later on in the week. But I ended my slot session ahead $1,088. So plus $1,088. And right now I'm going to head back to the office. I should have tons of time before my meeting, so I'll get everything in order and buttoned up and looking nice. Yeah, that's really what's going on right now. Keeping an eye on the news, because it affects gold prices, affects crypto prices, and things like that. Yesterday was the biggest sell-off in crypto ever, and already it's it's got a big portion of that money back. So there's a lot of people who are playing on margin. So when there's a margin call or there's something that happens, you're going to see big spikes up, big spikes down, and so you're going to see this crazy stuff. But you got to look long term if you're investing. I'm not telling you to invest like that, but if you are investing like that and you believe in something, you just let it sit and see what happens. and I'm not giving you any kind of advice, but I like the positions that I'm in right now. I think long term they're going to be good. I really should have probably put more money in it last night, but I was up playing, and by the time I looked at it, it had already bottomed out and had made a pretty significant recovery at that point. So just not going to do anything additional right now, but I'm definitely not selling anything. So also I saw the gold market reach some new all-time highs today. I saw Panama agree to U.S. terms. I saw Mexico agree to U.S. terms, so there's going to be no tariffs there right now. So the only places that we have a tariff right now is going to be Canada, and China should probably be able to negotiate with us. I don't see that as a big deal. Canada eventually is going to have to negotiate. I saw they're going after South Africa for some of the violations that they have. I can tell you that I have a brother that went to South Africa to hunt last year, and maybe the year before, and he was telling me about how bad it was over there and how they're just going into white people's land and homes and kicking them out, even murdering them and all this stuff. And it went from terrible oppression of blacks to now the opposite, and both really can't be tolerated. We're all the same people. We all have the same DNA. So hopefully whatever sanctions the U.S. is putting on South Africa work, and that's just better for everybody. And then there was something else. I noticed that they had gotten, Doge had gotten access to the treasury and the money that's being spent, and the amount of waste that they're finding already. Hundreds of millions, billions of dollars being wasted, and they've already closed down one department of the government that was basically a do-nothing department, where you've got somebody who, they need their vote, and they say, well, create this for us and fund it, and then they give money to all their friends out of that, and that's a shame that we're doing that to our own people. But I guess they're going to try to save something like $4 billion per day in cuts, so that will be pretty amazing. But anyway, we'll keep an eye on the market. It's going to be like, the whole point of me saying all this is it's going to be really choppy up and really choppy down for a while. But if you believe that it's going to go up, be long in it. If you believe it's going to be down, be short, but stick to your guns, because it's going to be a long process. Unless you're some kind of a day trader and you know what you're doing, you can make money off it both ways. So that's what's happening right now. It is 60 degrees outside. It's like summertime out here. I'm loving it. I hope the Grand Canyon is this warm. That would be awesome. And I'll be back with you after my meetings. All right, guys, I am back. This is unbelievable. I'm just leaving work. Temperature is 66. How is that possible? Wasn't it just freezing like 24 hours ago? 48 hours ago? 66 degrees outside. Partly cloudy day. The sun is out. Light breeze. It's a nice day. And we left the office a little bit ago. We're heading back to the casino and hopefully win a little bit more money here. That $1,000 was a good down payment. Let's see if we can do it again. That'll be our challenge. Try to do it again. It's going to be a tall order, but hey, why not? It happened the first time. Why not again? So, had all the team meetings, got some assignments and stuff to do for the next week. I'll probably get those knocked out tomorrow morning in the office. And then Monday next week, I'll just, make a summary of everything I did for the week, which is really today and tomorrow. And we'll have most of the rest of the week off. For some reason, Wednesday, I've got 4 meetings, and 2 of them are double parked. So I got 2 meetings at the same time twice in the morning. So I'll have to pick and choose which meetings I go to and get all that taken care of. And then the rest of the day is clear. So it should be a light day tomorrow. I'm thinking I'll probably travel tomorrow and Thursday and stay close to local Friday. that seems to be working really well because I'm coming in Friday morning. My team is not there. It shows me logging into the door, and then I'm gone after that. And although I may not have a lot of stops, maybe just like 3 stops for the day, at least it's more than 2 where I stay local and maybe have some opportunity to make some money. So yeah, so that's the plan here going forward. In a little slowdown right now, heading to the casino, and I will be back to update you soon. I'm feeling much better too, by the way. All right, guys, I am back. I went into that casino and saw everybody I knew, and started off pretty much with nothing available, nothing possible. Found a couple tiny plays. I was ahead 24, and then found another one, and that brought me down to like plus 14. And then I was pretty much ready to leave and really hadn't found anything to play. And I did actually find one more machine I wanted to play and played that one through, and I ended the session ahead $113. So plus another $113. We're heading toward home, and it's hot. I can't believe how hot it is. That was me turning on the air in the car. But yeah, decent day today, much better than yesterday, much easier than yesterday, and we're gonna try to do some things tonight to try to make some money. I may or may not add to this episode tonight, so we'll see what happens with that. But overall, starting to move in the right direction for February and feeling a little bit better about it. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's only Tuesday. We'll see what happens Wednesday, but I'll be back with you tomorrow. And for now, I'm going to let you go, and I'll be back. All right, guys, as I'm continuing my trip home, made another $68 on the way, and ready for some rest. I really am. Let's talk a little bit, though. What did you eat today, MW? Because at the beginning of this episode, we did what did you eat yesterday. Today, the only thing I've had to eat today so far, and my wife gave me like a 16-ounce container full of steak. I've got probably an eighth of it left. So it was just solid steak with seasonings on it. Delicious, just great, so good, mouth-watering, even better than the chicken breast yesterday, because the chicken breast had the water in it because it was she was making like a soup, and it made it kind of like soft and squishy, you know. So and it had a little bit of an aftertaste. Compared to this is way better. I give that a Jack on a scale of 2 through Ace. Can't wait to see what an Ace is going to be one of these days, if ever. And then what did you tip today, MW? Today I had a jackpot of $1,206, not including the jackpot from last night, which technically was today. That was 271073, I believe. But today, for the $1,206 jackpot, I tipped $10. So, yeah, that's all she wrote for today. The sun is going down, and I'm heading home, gonna relax and be fresh for tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.